All here, and today I'd like to suggest you read Legend of the Northern Blade. It's a mirror manhwa about the Northern Heavenly Sect's decades-long battle against a group known as Silent Knight. This battle took a turn when the fourth-generation leader, Jin Quang-ho, was accused by close allies of colluding with the Silent Knight and was made to disband and give his life to protect his son, Jin Muwan. We followed Jin's development into a warrior after a surprise attack from the Silent Knight allowed him to escape surveillance to the mountains, providing him time to train and master the techniques of his predecessors and uncover the truth of the accusation and stop the true evils of the world. So, let's get to it. The Legend of the Northern Blade is a Korean web novel created by Woo Gak, who also created works like Fist Demon of Manhua and martial artist Lee Guak. It was adapted into a webtoon December 31st, 2019, and was illustrated by Hai Ming, consisting of 202 manhwa chapters and 163 novel chapters. It is currently published by Kakao Page in Korean and by Tapetoon in English officially. It is an action mirror manhwa with good character building for good and evil characters, world building of the allied sects, and even if it's different from the usual, the art has a unique and cool style. The story focuses on Jin Muwan and his battles against his enemies and the relationships he creates while on his path. So, let's dive into it a bit. Our main character is Jin Muwan, who we will come to know as the Northern Blade, as he's the last remnant of the once prominent Northern Heavenly Sect and can be considered the fifth-generation leader, even if he's alone at the start. The sect had to disband, and Jin Muwan had to watch his father die, but there was a secret left behind that allowed him to escape his captors, the Nine Skies, and train for 7 years before returning to the world of Mirren. Jin Muwan lost his mother at an early age and was taken care of by his father, the fourth-generation Northern Heavenly Sect leader, Jin Quang-ho, who made him read books and learn the language of the lower Moon Kingdom instead of practicing martial arts, which allowed Jin Muwan to inherit a secret martial arts when the time came. Jin is a persistent and unforgiving individual who will do what it takes to uncover the reason behind his father's death and put an end to the Silent Knight. He's kind to his allies, but a detriment to his enemies. He's a lone wolf, as he would rather he deal with the pain, but you can't fight every battle alone. Now for the side characters, we have Huang Chul, a wandering merchant who was a former warrior of the Northern Heavenly Sect, unmatched in his devotion and loyalty to the sect even after it was disbanded, where he brought supplies to Jin during his time in the ruined sect and even in the mountains where he trained. After that, we have Tio Musang, who was a member of the 3rd Mercenary Group who was dispatched by the Central Heavenly Alliance to guard over Jin Muwan, but he also stopped attempts from others inflicting unnecessary cruelties against Jin. After that, we have Eun Hasil, a mysterious girl who Jin Muwan took care of after she was attacked by an unknown enemy, and through this time of bonding, they became allies. There are plenty other important side characters that we learn about, but then this would go on forever. The main villain of the story is Silent Knight, who appeared 130 years ago, causing death and destruction on a large enough scale to cause the formation of martial artists known as the Central Heavenly Alliance and the Northern Heavenly Sect, who stood at the front lines to prevent their advancement into the mainland. Silent Knight consists of 5 key leaders: the Ruler of the Night, the Witch of the White Night, Spear of Black Wings, Axe of Total Destruction, and Whirlwind of the Dark Spirit. This story develops through the eyes of Jin as he improves his martial prowess alongside allies he makes to go against Silent Knight. Jin consistently seeks to improve the secret martial technique throughout the story, and his allies also take time to improve their abilities as well. The world develops through the war against Silent Knight and the Central Heavenly Alliance and how each side bolsters their forces to maintain or keep control of the land. We learn that everyone has their reasons for fighting, and it's up to you to decide who you feel is justified. But I'm personally with Jin, as he's the independent variable. The story of the legend of the Northern Blade keeps you enveloped in how Jin trains and how he deals with the aftermath of the dissolution of the Northern Heavenly Sect, and how the world changes with the various major events, whether it be due to the actions of Jin, the Central Alliance, or Silent Night. It has a different art style compared to most manhwa, but that isn't saying it's bad. It's really cool, and I wish more manga, manhwa, whatever you read, incorporated this style. The battles are epic, and the designs of the characters are some of the best I've seen, especially when leaders fight. It's worth the read if you like Murin and want a break from isekai and regression. I think you'll enjoy adding this to your list, and it's well worth the time. We're at the end of the video, and I'd like to thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy reading this one as much as I have. If you have any suggestions yourself, please put them in the comments, and I'll give them a read if I haven't already. Thank you once again, and safe travels.